So I'll sneak in a quick update on the timber cart. I absolutely love it. It's been tremendously helpful for me, and if somebody stole it tomorrow, I'd buy a new one the next day and put a lock on it. So this short timber has already had the ends cut off. It's destined to become part of the timber frame bracketry that supports the big roof overhangs on the gable end. I, of course, am going to brush it all off really well, but before I can jump right to the power planer, there is one more $1 million tip that I have for you. So you see me here checking the surface with the side of my number 6 4-plane. This is because in well-seasoned timbers, you often end up with a surface irregularity that can really make your life difficult when power planing, if not addressed. Okay, so this is a cut off from an 8x8 that shows how a decently box heart timber that started off nice and square, like this one did, will have kind of a humped surface when it's dry and often some cracks. Now these cracks aren't necessarily a problem on their own, but they often create two planes, and you cannot reliably ride that hump with the power planer as you go down and just kind of shave it off. It just doesn't work. Basically, the planer is going to pick one plane or the other. It can often kind of change as it goes down the timber as well. So the problem is, if you want to hit the whole surface and clean it all up, you'll end up riding that plane down until you have, and the end result, let's say our planer has picked this plane to ride down, and then you've removed a lot of material and you've made it out of square. You've taken a lot of time and you've added wear to your knives. Now my neighbor's chickens, they love it when I make a lot of shavings, but that's the only good that would come from it. The best solution for me that I've come up with too is to hit these humps with my trusty number 6 4-plane. So I can imagine some of you are thinking it's a little bit ridiculous to be buying a nice power planer and then have to do some by hand, but it is time well spent. It makes the results a lot nicer, especially if you have seasoned timbers. And as you can see, all I'm really doing is hitting the high spots. You don't have to plane the whole timber. It doesn't take very long, about a minute per side, and then you're ready for the power planer. I find it's a lot easier on your back if the timber is as close to you as possible on your sawhorses. Make sure all the grit and sawdust and chips are off before you start. You want to make sure the nose of the planer is sitting nice and level at the beginning of the stick, but the cutter head is well clear. Get the cord out of the way and you're ready to go. As you can see, the depth of cut must have been selected pretty well because it managed to do the job in just one pass. And the results are great. There may be a little bit of sanding around one of the knots, but other than that, it's not too bad at all. So I'm ready for the rest of the timbers. So I don't have any affiliation with Makita or any company that sells Makita, but I'm happy to recommend this to anybody that wants to get into timber framing, even at a pretty serious level. If you end up doing a lot of work in gritty, dirty wood or in hardwood, you might want to choose one of the upgraded head options that are available out there that use carbide inserts. They're a lot longer lasting. If you found this video helpful or informative, please hit the thumbs up button. Don't hesitate to ask any questions in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.